Hello, my dear, dear Gemini. Welcome to my channel. This is Ron from Terror of the Twin Sun. I shall be continuing on the mutable axis and I'll be dealing with you and two others. But firstly, I shall do you. If you would, please clear your mind and relax. I shall open 3 portals for you to hopefully show you how to find harmony as well as build a narrative arc of a potential vision of your situation. Take what you will, leave the rest. This is not going to be for everyone, however, I thank you. Okay. The underscoring energy, the underlying motif of this is the Eight of Cups. A departure from something of the past, emotional detachment as well as emotional zen. Some force of path, some path of work that has to do with the release of way too many emotional currents. These are being released in order to find clarity in a situation that has been running circles in your mind. Deep down inside, there is a type of clarity that you're finding as well as freedom. There's a lot of emotional release as well as emotional detachment here, which is good. Stability comes from this. As well, there is a possibility for you to manifest even more peaceful moments from this. There's someone you're dealing with who is a romancer, a sweet romancer. This person's motivations are on one side having to do with some sort of manipulation, mind games, loads of it, and this person is very concerned with actually continuing on that path. However, deep down inside, they also want a deep commitment. As well, they want to set down the burden of their wicked ways. But they tend to like it. It's very strange. At the same time, there is a bit of there is a challenge that they cannot deal with right now. So they're in a battle within themselves, and it's becoming a deep burden for them. They have the sight, but what they are afraid of or what they're trying to confront is some of their own behavior and trying to understand and reconcile with that type of behavior what and all they have been doing wrong. I think you have forgiveness for this person, but you're too busy on some sort of path of complete detachment, a spiritual purity, some sort of bodhisattva stuff here, really intense. You're withdrawing from societies, from bigger things, out your external world you're withdrawing from in order to get away from very toxic emotions. This is a wise decision, but at the same time, there's going to be some sort of return, a return back to where the work was left off. There's something you're teaching this person, and through this detachment aspect, it's being very good for them because they're learning how to confront what they've said or done, and they're trying to understand their own motivations and carrying on a connection that is based on a romance that may be a bit played out or a bit trapping in a way, trapping their own selves, trapping not being able to express their heart space, something like this. It's a possibility. But give them the benefit of the doubt and just know that you are teaching them something. Okay? Right. That portal is now closed. This is for Gemini, and I shall open a new portal for you. For my dear Gemini, please relax, clear your mind if you will. Thank you. The end is near, my dear Gemini, and there's that you've learned, something that you've learned on your path. It once caused you great pain, but you were able to cut out something about this, but it still is lingering. It's a lingering sort of memory of a process that was done upon you. You've gone through a lot of pain for this connection, whatever it is. It seems to me that you're on the path of commitment to a type of healing. This healing is watched over by the heavens, and for a while you've had to go and find your own inner light while moving away from a connection that was very toxic but also very karmic and was kind of beyond time and space. It was a very strong connection and very beautiful at one point. Know that the connection still exists there, and you going off into some sort of spiritual quest to find healing is quite natural. At the same time, there's something about this Six of Cups that has to do with restlessness. Whomever you're dealing with is going through the ringer. It seems to be a theme, but they are certainly still processing a bit of heartbreak, and they're still not able to rest about it. They're not able to rest. They haven't showed up in your reading yet, but whomever this is, certainly they're feeling restless. It perhaps is you, and you've had to go away from a commitment with someone in order to find purity, in order to find your own inner light as well as your own inner well-being. It was very important for you to be healthy, but there still is a lingering sort of cycle of what was said, what was done, what was thought, and the communication between you and this person was very, very intensely interwoven and caused a great deal of pain at one point for you, and it was necessary for you to leave and depart completely. However, the Ace of Pentacles is here in the reverse as a type of thing that you walked away from, something that was supposed to happen and create a great radiant sense of abundance here, and it was somewhat denied, happiness denied. There was a movement away in order to heal as well as to find some sort of processing. Still, you are patient on moving on, but then also still looking back and trying to offer some sort of passion to this person. When it comes to this person, they they seem to have moved on, but all they can find is a bit of loneliness, and they know that karma is after them in a certain way. They know karma is after them, and they could lose their head if they don't do the right thing, okay? So that's what I'm saying for them. Potential outcome, purity. Purity as well as purity and grace in emotional matters. You will be able to, after leaving this connection, whatever it was certainly a bit of karma, and this person is being called by the karma police. They will probably have to deal with that eventually, but they're on a different quest from you now, and there's something that you're learning about. There might be a secret knowledge that you actually have still, a way to pull this person back to you, some sort of secret that you could impart upon them. Um, just know that if you do so in the future, there might be a huge reckless sort of aspect in that you haven't totally healed from this yet. Okay? So be well, be clear, and go on that path. The path of healing is right before your eyes, and you're really lighting the way in that respect. Okay. Right. So that is the second portal is now closed. This is Gemini. Mm. All right, this is a twin reading. Now, if you don't have a twin, and you would know if you had a twin, this is a twin reading. Okay, my dear Gemini, my twin sun, there is some sort of ending here that has to do with the energy of love that is being converted into something else alchemically. This is taking a great deal of time. There's also a great deal of sort of pain in this waiting period, whatever or however long it takes. Um, you and a twin are committed to a type of challenge. Both of you find it interesting how much time this is taking. It's really painful in this waiting period, but there is some sort of beautiful reward if you keep your wits about you. Not only your wits, but if you're able to detach from expectation as well as able to set down and understand that there's pain to be had in any twin relationship, there is a possibility to find justice and balance in something that was imbalanced because there was other elements in the equation, at least one other person, for example. Therefore, this person, this extra party, was blocking your energy. The twins could not meet because of such. They could see each other, they could mirror each other, but they could not meet. At the same time, there is a release of this, and there's equilibrium. The only major arcanas you have are temperance as well as justice. So there is a strong indication of Libraic energy as well as Sagittarian and Aquarian energy, meaning that there's an expansion and there's an expansion of flux of the elements here. The elements of love is expanded, but done so through massive amounts of change and random change through time, sporadic, okay, but also fast. But it takes a lot of time for this to occur, like as it takes a number of cycles when temperance is here. It's slow moving, but it certainly is a big mover. Something is happening here where there's a conversion of pain into some sort of release of unnecessary things, and then a balancing out of energies. When it comes to you and this person, your twin, there is a possibility that you won't be able to be on the same page. You will mirror each other, but you won't be able to consummate some sort of union unless you stay true to the challenge. And if justice or Lady Luck watches over you properly, there is going to be some sort of balancing equation, and a tower moment might happen. Whomever you're dealing with, your twin is still keeping tabs on you as well. You are willing to make a type of communication that should balance out some sort of equation here. But it's not straight up communication, it's more like a desire. If your desire peaks, then there is a possibility of some sort of communication. When this happens, it will be challenging, but the challenge could lead to some sort of healing. And from this healing, goodness can come, because health is really important, okay? There is a possibility for fusion, or union rather, if the timing is right. The timing is not yet right, and when it is right, you will know, because there will be balance and justice in the equation. It's going to work out, okay? Right. Those are your 3 portals, my dear Sagittarius. No, rather Gemini. I keep getting those confused. They're the same axis, damn it. Right. So my dear Gem, that was your twin reading, as well as the other 2 portals. 3 portals total. Take what you will, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Peace, peace, peace. Love, 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 and ciao.